Good evening, everybody. So it is Sunday, which means it is one and done day. So make sure you've got your fingers flexed and ready to claim the pieces you want before somebody else gets them. Because after they're gone, they're gone. We can't reorder these pieces as much as I wish I could on some of these. There just aren't any more. So once Paparazzi Warehouse sells out, which is usually within a week of them coming out, if not sooner, there just isn't any more. Unless you can find a consultant that has them. So that's why we like having our blockbusters, because the blockbusters are things that we can get all the time. We can get as many as we need. I can reorder them as many times as I need. So those are things that I can keep in stock. Let's see, we've got earrings, we've got short necklaces, we've got long necklaces. I think that's about it tonight. There are a couple matching bracelets to some of these necklaces. So we have a few matching bracelet and necklace sets. If we have time, we'll squeeze in some rings toward the end. But I think that's about all we've got time for. All right, let's go ahead and get started. When you guys come in, tell me how your weather is today, because we are heating back up. This is our week to heat up. Last week was gorgeous. It was cool outside. The breeze was blowing. This week, we are not so lucky. So let me know how your weather is trending there. Are you going up or down this week, and how far up and down? Like, what is your temperature? Mine says, let's see, it says 81 right now, but I know it got higher than that today. It was in probably the upper 80s this afternoon. It was quite warm when we were out there walking. All right, our first piece tonight. Hi, Mom. Yes, you are on time. Do you want your gold star?
She's probably sleepy, but she's on time.
Not like I don't remind you every time. Opalescent Oblivion. This is in gold. 101. Ooh. So are you going down or up? Hi, Ondora. What's your temperature, and are you going down or up this week? I'm hoping that a lot of people are trending down. I know we're getting another week of warm weather. So you can see we have opalescent rectangles. Mom wants her gold star. Make sure she gets one, Max. Mm-hmm. And then we've got the gold hardware, the chain, and the little spacer pieces. The earrings are the gold tassels.
I sent her to Carl Jr. so she can get a star.
He said he's going to send you to Carl's Jr. to get a star. She probably would like that. That's down, so you're going to take it. Okay. So 101 is down. That's kind of sad, actually. This one's hanging right at the collar, maybe just a tiny bit above it. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang just above mid-chest. So right there, I need to learn to turn my finger sideways so that you can see that, because otherwise I cover up mid-chest. 75, high was 80, and you're going up this week. Okay, we are too. We're going back up into the 90s a little bit. Then I'm hoping we'll go down and stay down. Hi, Shannon. This is Opalescent Oblivion. This is in gold, and it is going to be number 1. And since these are one and dones, this is the only one of them. I should probably put the one and done banner up there. The only place it doesn't go is Instagram, and that's okay. There we go. Put one and done up there. Let's put Shannon on there. Yeah, Mom says that's great. She won't have to cook. See, I told you she wouldn't mind. Mom's always good for that. You give her a hamburger, she's good to go. All right, the ruling class in black. These are black stone beads. They feel cool to the touch. We have the polished silver, and then we have rhinestone spacers in between. So these are little rings with rhinestones all the way around them. I like the way this one looks. This is the length. So I'm going to sit right above that collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit right about here. So again, just a little bit above mid-chest, not too much. Let's make that come in. There we go. This one is the ruling class. This is in black. Hi, Robin. I haven't seen you for a while. I asked about you the other day, or the other week, number 2. Make sure you were doing okay. I saw you were not doing well in New York up there. Hi, Juanita. Good to see you. You write your names down. All right. Don't forget, Aunt Dora, you have a new piece or a free piece coming your way this week. So you've got 2 pieces claimed. One of those is going to be free. Allison. Gotcha, Allison. How are you doing? So now, Allison, I know what your temperature is, Juanita. Allison and Robin, what is your temperature right now? Like today, what did it get up to? And are you going up or down this week? So we've been down. We're going back up.
Tell Allison I'm sorry for yesterday. She knows what I'm talking about.
Max says, sorry for yesterday, Allison, and you will know what he's talking about. I'm assuming it's football. Pumped Up Posh in red. So we have transparent red beads on the bottom. It's like a cherry color. 75 right now. So you're actually cooler than us, but you usually are up there. Large gauge chain in the middle, and then we have 2 of the finer gauge chains at the top. So this is a 4-layer necklace. The earrings, also those cherry red pieces. It's the preseason. She's not worried yet.
I know. Tell her don't take it away from me. I don't have much to brag about.
Yeah, he doesn't have much to brag about, so let him have that one. This one is just above the collar. The Panthers are just sad. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here below the collar. So this row of red, right below that collar there. This one is Pumped Up Posh in red. You're going down. Oh, good. You had a really bad storm and 86 today. Okay, 86 is about where we were at. It's actually up from this week. We've had a really nice week. It's been like 70s, high 70s, maybe even mid 70s one of the days. And it's been breezy, so it's been really nice here. But we're going back up this week. So I'm glad you're going down. Go figure. Florida's going to be cooler than we are. That's the way it works, right? All right. Let's see if I can get these sorted out. Candescent curves in silver. You're going to have a last beach day on Tuesday. That's cool. This is 3 hoops in 1. So we've got 3 silver metal hoops. These are all together, and they kind of twist in the middle. See that? And these are textured. You can see the texturing on them. These are for the large hoop ladies. I'm one of those. I like the large hoops. This is the length and the size, just to give you an idea. These are number 4. Allison, we usually do our last beach day sometime in October, because that's when it's going to finally start cooling off for good then. The water's still warm right now because it's been all summer, so it's really nice. Thanks for sharing, Ruth. I appreciate that. Let's do number 5. Let's see. This is Frond Fantasy, and I'm just going to hold this up because this is a long necklace. So we have our silver leaf. You see all that detail in that leaf? That's really, really nice. Got all the little veins and pieces in the leaf. And then we have yellow beads in the chain on the one side. So this is Frond Fantasy. It is in yellow, since we have those yellow beads. Our yellow beads are hanging right here at the bust. And then our leaf starts in the upper abdomen and goes down to just below mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to be in belly button territory, so somewhere around there. You start getting cool in September, yeah. I'm sure that you do that far north. Frond Fantasy in yellow. This one is going to be number 5. All right, let's find a question. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Let's see if we can find an easy one. Let's try this one. 4 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something you would find in a first grader's school desk. The first grader's school desk. What would you find there? Besides a mess. Because, you know, they're not that neat at that age. Most of them. What's in the first grader's school desk? A ruler. The ruler was not on there. A pencil, number 2. That was it, Robin. Pencil box. Yes, we're hoping that they have the pencil box to keep them in there, but it's not in there. Toys, not on there either. Crayons, number 1. They're little kids. Got to have crayons, right? A folder, not a folder. Not dry erase markers. Let's see. A notebook. Not quite. Erasers. Erasers would be a great idea because they tend to chew the erasers off the end of them. You just did supply shopping. Worksheet. Yeah, or papers. Number 3. One more thing. And I don't remember them having these in first grade. It's a little too early. Milk money. Books. Yeah, textbooks was number 4. I think that's a little early. We usually had workbooks or something, right? I don't remember having textbooks in first grade. Play-Doh would be better. I think Play-Doh is a great idea. All right. We got all 4 of them. Not a calculator. Maybe they thought it was too soon for a calculator. But we're going to have textbooks. So we won't have a calculator, but let's have textbooks. Sometimes I don't know what they're thinking on here. Extra exuberant. These are in brown. So we have the light brown marquee-shaped rhinestones. Then we have white rhinestones in this marquee shape in the center. These are slightly curved. I don't know if you can see that. So they're not quite flat. This is the length and size. I thought these were really pretty. Extra exuberant in brown. These are number 6. Number 7, we have a matching bracelet and necklace. This one is on the shorter and also smaller size. Let me get it laying flat here on the bust. There we go. So I don't want to mess it up. These are in shades of blue and green. So I'm going to tip it up a little bit so you can see those. We've got everything from that Caribbean blue to an emerald green. Got a little bit of a yellow green in there. And a light green. Aren't those pretty? So we've got hearts, we've got squares, teardrops, round. I think that's all of them. And then our bracelet is the same thing. This has an adjustable clasp, so it has the extension. So you can expand it to fit your wrist. There we go. That's what that looks like. Let's put this on our mannequin. Yeah, this one is pretty. This is the choker length. So going to sit, of course, at the base of your neck. If you don't like that, like I don't, so I don't like having anything up here, we have the extra extension because it is a choker length. That is going to bring you down to about here. So it's going to sit just above the collar, probably about where my necklace sits, the top of it right now. So this one is Abstract Admirer in green. Also the matching bracelet. Of course, you don't have to buy both pieces. So if you don't, make sure you let me know which ones you want. This is number 7. Also, we're not going to give it a number, but this necklace that I have on, I have 2 more of. It's called Basket Full of Blossoms, and it is a silver flowery necklace. Let me take it off so you can see it. And I'll put it back on. And the earrings are also these little flower pieces. So they're matching. No need to upgrade. Well, now I've got it turned all around. This is what it looks like. So I thought that was pretty. So if anybody wants this, just say I want your necklace. This is not part of the one and dones, but I do have 2 more of them. So if you like it, I can do that. I'll get it out for you. All right, hand sanitizer. COVID's going around again. Anybody know somebody who's sick with COVID? Hi, Kim. We know a few people who are sick with COVID right now. It's going around again. So I am fortunate, only had one time. I'm afraid that one of these times I'm going to get it the second time, though. Oh, you're not too late, Kim. We're only on this is number 8, so you're not that late. And you know the replay is only up. Steve had it 3 weeks ago. You know somebody. You know somebody. Robin and Juanita both know somebody. Yeah, it's bad again. All right, this is Box Office Bombshell in silver. These are the silver pearly beads along with white rhinestones. Let me see if I can stretch that out a little bit so you can see those a little better. So that's what that looks like. Everyone around you's had it 3 times or more. Stay away from those people. We got it right after, kind of after everything was over. It was in January of 2022. And everything had settled down pretty well. But that is when we finally got it. And we have not had it since. Now, Daniel's had it since. He had it during convention time this year. And I'm trying to remember if Caitlin's had it a second time. I feel like she has, but not Max and I. All right, so this one is above and below the collar. It's okay, Allison, kick him out. Above and below the collar with the 2-inch extension. Sits down to mid-chest. You went to a funeral, about 15 people got it. I do find that it tends to follow groups. Box Office Bombshell in silver. Only takes one person to spread it. Number 8. And I cannot get it before the end of August. I have less than a week left, and I'm trying to finish everything up before the start of the new year. And I can't get sick. That's all there is to it. I can't get sick. I don't have time for it. So the germs are going to have to wait. Logan had it really bad. He had his tonsils and adenoids out. See, Spencer just had her tonsils and adenoids out. She didn't have COVID, but she really had a fight with the tonsils and adenoids. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Let me write your name down. All right, we have Garden Greetings. This is in orange. So we have a couple different shades of orange in here. Those orange rhinestones are the center of the little flower discs. We have a bright orange and then a little bit lighter orange. So they're alternating in there. I love these little flowers. They're very delicate looking. I don't know if you can tell on there. They're very delicate looking. Really cute. This is the length. I love the length of this too. This is just about perfect. Right at the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to mid-chest. So we have Garden Greetings in orange. Her cute little flower necklace. Number 9. Okay. I don't think they tested her either, but she didn't really get an infection, but it was just very swollen again. But she tried to go back to eating real food, solid food a little bit sooner than what she was supposed to, because she really wanted it. She's hungry. And they're pretty sure that irritated her throat and it swelled back up. So then she had to wait a little bit. All right, this is also a longer necklace. Look how pretty this is. It looks like a vintage necklace. Sonata Swing. This is in red. We have the pretty scroll type filigree dotted with white rhinestones. And then in the center, we have the oval faceted red rhinestone. See that? That clear red. Love the clear red. Such a pretty color. This is the length. So it is not too far below the bust, maybe about an inch. Not quite hanging down to mid-abdomen, but with the 2-inch extension, it's going to go a little bit past mid-abdomen with the bottom of it. So it's going to be more in this area, which is going to be kind of across the middle. It also has these large links. Let me show you. The links in this chain are big enough that if you wanted to shorten this, you could fasten your lobster clasp into one of these other links and shorten it up. And this is going to adjust because it's sliding on here. So it's going to adjust itself to whatever length you have. So this is Sonata Swing. It is in red. And I've got my eye on it. Number 10. I don't have a lot of red stuff. I don't know why. I like red. I just don't have a lot. But also this color, like this one's a little bit more green, but like the aqua blue, I don't have a lot of that color either. So I don't know. I also love that. There are ankle bracelets floating around. I do have several of them in stock, Allison. I'm trying to think. I think I've got 2 that are in silver. One is a row of small white rhinestones. The other one is a double row of multicolored rhinestones. I'll see if I can find those for you really quick while we are asking a question. These are seasonal showcase in yellow. So again, with the leaves, these are not a solid leaf. You can see that we can see through these. And these are little yellowish orange. They say they're yellow. They're yellowish orange or orangish yellow, whatever. This is the length and size. So if you love the leaves, here you go. Seasonal showcase in yellow, number 11. And I just realized that we should have asked a question there. You've been losing weight and might want to show your legs again. Oh, well, we'll see what we can do. Let me find something good to do for a question. All right, let's do this one. 4 answers. Even if you're not into football, you're going to know this. From the knees down, of course. Yeah, sure you are. No shorts, right? Okay, 4 answers on this one. Let's go with number 3 on this. Name something you associate with the Super Bowl. Something you associate with the Super Bowl. I feel like you should all know these. Let's see what I did with those anklets. The Bills losing. Yeah, that's not on there. Commercials. Commercials was number 3. The parties, number 2. Halftime show, number 4. The number 1 is so obvious that you probably won't get it. Hot guys. I don't know. Some of them are kind of big. And they're sweaty by the time they're done. Yuck. Parties, commercials. Because all of us know about those, right? The parties, the commercials, the junk food. Football. Yeah, number 1. Football. So what is your favorite part of it? Do you like the commercials? Do you like the halftime show? Because I know I don't watch the game. Sometimes I like the halftime show. It really depends. But they've cut it down so far that it's not much of a show anymore. I do like some of the commercials. I like to see what they've come out with. All right, Allison, this is one of the anklets that I have. This is the multicolored rhinestones. This is 2 strands, but this is all one piece. So they're not separate strands. And then I have one that's just 1 row of white. So if you want that one, just let me know about that one. This one is going to be number 12. It does, of course, have the extension. Number 12. Adorable anklet. It's a multicolored one. You don't watch any of it, Kim? You like watching the sport. Okay. I mean, sometimes I'll watch a little bit of it, but I'm not really into the game. Yeah, it sounds like a clever name. I wonder how long they had to think that one up. Mostly I go in and out of the room during the game. Even Max, depending on who's playing, doesn't really sit and watch the whole thing. Just kind of tunes in and out. You know how it goes. All right. Fanciful foliage in blue. Blue. So this is a tiny bit of a teal blue. Yeah, if it's not one-sided, it is better. At least it's more interesting. You can kind of keep up with it or want to keep up with it. Little white rhinestone accents in these clusters of the blue beads. These are a little on the long side. I have another of the anklet. The multicolored one I only have one of, but Allison didn't claim it. So if you want that one, you can. Number 13 for these, fanciful foliage in blue. And I can check on the white one. I think I only have one white one too. But neither of them have been claimed. So they're up for grabs. All right, next. I haven't gotten a lot of silver ones in yet. I got some gold ones. But I know, Allison, you don't like gold, so. This is Blooming Brilliance in rose gold. Okay. I'll make a note of it. Blooming Brilliance in rose gold. So we have those peachy colored rhinestones in the center that match the rose gold. Little white rhinestones and a halo around it almost makes it look like flowers, which is why they call it Blooming Brilliance. This is a really gorgeous necklace. This is one of my favorite rose gold ones. Okay, I'll put it down. Gotcha. Thank you, Allison. This is the length. So sitting just above the collar with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right down here, just below the collar. So it's going to go from here to here. This one is, let me see if I can get it turned around right again. I always turn them somehow. Turn the little links when I'm putting them up there. Oh my goodness. There we go. They should not let me do this. I'm kind of a mess. There we go. Get it around there. Blooming Brilliance. Let me hold it like that before I mess it up. This is in rose gold. And it is going to be number 14. Let's see, that anklet was number 12. I'm going to show you this anklet. I know you don't like gold, Allison, but since we've asked about the anklets, I'm going to show you this one. I have two of this one. This is called Blossoming Breeze in gold. Number 14 to Terry. Gotcha, Terry. Oops. Trying to knock my jewelry bust over. This is a 2-strand anklet. Let's see if I can separate the strands here. There we go. So we have flattened sections in that anklet, which reflect the light on the sun. And then this one is like a twisted chain. On the top, we have our little gold flower with a white rhinestone dangling from it. I do have two of these, so it's not officially a one and done, but we'll put it in the show tonight. It's number 15. Now this one is officially a one and done, so I only have one of these left. This is called Sun-Kissed Radiance in gold. This is also an anklet. Little flattened sections of gold linked together. Of course, we do have the extension. Give you lots of space. See how it sparkles? I don't think specifically, Terry. This is number 16. Sun-Kissed Radiance in gold. That is also an anklet. I'll look around and see what I have. But nothing specific for that. You know, sometimes they make a direct match. We don't have anything like that for this. Montana Mountains in blue. So we have blue cracklestone, that turquoisey blue. Down in the bottom in teardrops. A little kind of scallop motif along the bottom. Okay, will do. And then a cute little design up in that silver disc. This is the length and size. So we have Montana Mountains in blue, number 17. And I think we went past our question again. So let me just get to 20 and we'll do another question. It's okay. I get off track really easy. My kids get their ADHD, honestly. All About Me in purple. So this is also a long necklace. We have our purple metallic beads or pearly beads, whichever you want to call them. They kind of look similar. We have our wavy pieces in this chain. They're not really discs, so we'll just call them wavy pieces. We have some little cage beads. I love the cage beads. They remind me of the Fabergé eggs because they're hollow inside. If you can look into them through the little cutouts. I think what they were called. This is the length. So this is a long necklace. You can double this if you want to, because I have a blue one like this and I double mine. This one's almost as a dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, you're actually going to go a little bit past the dropped waist. I wear mine doubled. Kind of like this. It's going to be asymmetrical, but it fits my necklines a little bit better because I don't have anything that I need that long. So I just double it over. And you can use the extension when you double it over. That gives you a little bit more room. So this one's called All About Me. It is in purple. Pretty purple. Kind of a grapey purple. This one is going to be number 18, if I can get the card loose. Number 18. Sometimes I feel like I need some of that, you know, the little tacky stuff that they give you at the grocery store to put on your fingers so that you can get the bags apart. I feel like I need that with these cards. They're slippery. So they get stuck together and then I can't get them apart. Next up, A-lister Attitude. This is in pink. So we have a pink teardrop. This is more of an antique silver frame. So you see it looks a little bit darker than normal. White rhinestones around the outside. I think it gives it some interest. It does make the white rhinestones stand out a little bit more. So this is the length and size. It's a light pink. A-lister Attitude in pink, number 19. And number 20, so that we can do another question. Number 20 is Knotted Kickoff in gold. So you can see it's a knotted chain. Little knots of gold, and they have little oval links in between those. Our earrings are also the little knotted sections hanging from the oval link. So it is a nice direct match. This is the length. It is sitting at just above the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit right here in the upper abdomen or upper chest above mid chest. I have to stop and do that slower. This is the length with the extension. I thought this was cool too. I haven't seen it in any other colors yet, but maybe I just missed it, or maybe it's not out yet. My things keeps going underneath my shirt. Normally, I would use a little bit of like the Hollywood tape, dress tape, to kind of tape it right there, or tape my neckline so that it quits moving, because that's the only way I can keep some of them on top. Knotted Kickoff in gold. This one is going to be number 20. That Hollywood dress tape works great. You can get it pretty cheap. I think mine came with like 100 pieces. I haven't even gone through a quarter of them yet. Doesn't even take very much of it. Sometimes I only use half of it. Mine is in pre-cut strips. I only use like half of it. All right. Let's see. Find something good. This one has 4 answers as well. Let's go with number 4. Name something you would not want a restaurant to be out of. Something you would not want a restaurant to be out of or run out of. Fries. That was very specific. Oddly specific, Allison. Not on there. Soda. Again, a little bit specific. Ice. Ooh, you're close. Food, number 1. Let's not be so specific. Napkins. Napkins is great, but it's not on there. I want the bread too, Kim. Drinks, number 2. Coffee or soda, yep, any kind of drink, number 2. What else would you not want them to run out of or be out of? Soap. Oh, you're close. To the last 2, actually. The last 2 are close to soap. You're thinking in the right direction. Clean dishes, number 3. Yeah, we do not want them to be out of clean dishes, right? Not hand soap, but you're going to want this with your hand soap. Not tables. Help? Yeah, well, lately everybody's out of help. Silverware, not silverware. What are you going to want with your hand soap? Not towels, but that's a good guess. Water. Yeah, you don't want the restaurant to be out of water. Can you imagine if they were out of water? You know all the things that affects. It affects the toilets. It affects the sinks. It affects the ice maker. It affects the dishwasher. They can't prepare a lot of the dishes. They can't keep the steam tables hot because there's no water. So water is a big deal in a restaurant. They have to close if they don't have water. Electricity. Toilet paper. We got them all, but you guys have some good guesses. We can make a really long list, right? We do not want them to be out of any of these things. All right. Next up. This is also a long length necklace. This is called Wall Street Waltz in brass. So some of you liked the brass and the pearl look. This is a long one. So we have the white pearly beads, the antiqued brass, the oval chain links. I love the little flower caps that they put on these. Aren't they cute? It's a nice little detail. You could probably double this one too. Let's see what it looks like doubled. This is the length. I do still have a short length brass and pearl necklace. So if you wanted that, you could also layer that with this. We're down here in the lower abdomen area. So this is not too far from that dropped waist. And of course, with the 2-inch extension, it's going to be down there with the dropped waist. Let's see what it looks like doubled. Okay. So you could do that pretty easily. Even make it fairly symmetrical. Not bad, right? Got 2 layers then. So this one's also going to look good doubled. This is Wall Street Waltz. It is in brass. I think of this especially for fall. It goes great with the fall colors, the brass. This is number 21. Number 22. We have The Way You Make Me Wheel. There you go, Terry. There's your awful name for the day. I don't know why they think these look like wheels. I really don't know. But anyway, that's where we're at with the silver. This is the length and size. I've never seen a wheel that looks like this, and if I did, it would probably be flat. So The Way You Make Me Wheel in silver. These are number 22. I ran out of space. Number 23. If you were not here on Friday night, you missed this one. So we are down to our last one because we only had 2. I have a matching bracelet and necklace set. You do not have to buy both pieces. This is orange crackle stone. So we've got the orange flower in the middle, the turquoise little dot in the center to make the center of the flower. We've got silver teardrops all around the outside. And then in our chain, we've got the oval crackle stone and 2 little silver flowers. And then our bracelet is mimicking the chain. We've got the little silver flowers and the oval orange crackle. So let's see the length of this necklace. There we go. So sitting basically mid-chest and below. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down onto the bust. So it's going to be right about here. A little bit longer necklace. So we have ornate opinion in orange along with the bracelet. And of course, if you don't want both pieces, just make sure I know which one you do want so I can get the right piece in your pouch. This is number 23. Number 24. This is stone sculptures in black. So it's the black stone, the little white speckles in it. It's a little, what do they call that? It's not smooth around the edges. It's a little bit angled. I'm trying to think what they call that. This is the length. The words escape me these days. So stone sculptures in black, number 24. Number 25. Number 25 is also a long necklace. This is barefoot and beach bound in pink. This is 3 layers. There we go. So top chain is a finer chain. Bottom chain is a larger gauge. In the middle, we have this little silver chunky pieces and oval discs in that bright pink that has that shell type appearance. And our earrings are those little oval pink shells. This is the length. So that's where the 3 layers are going to sit. This one just above mid-abdomen, then just below and down around belly button, probably under belly button. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to get closer to that dropped waist. So we're down in that lower abdomen area. This does have nice big links. So if you wanted to fasten it in one of those other links and pull it up, you could do it just like that. So this one is barefoot and beach bound. And that's in that bright pink. Love that bright pink. Number 25. I think I have about 3 different things in nail polish that's in a bright pink similar to that. All right, so let's do one more question. We have a few more pieces and we will be done. Let's see. Let's go back to this one. This one wasn't too bad. Four answers. This one is going to be, let's do number 3. Name something you don't want to be caught in the rain without. Something you don't want to be caught in the rain without. No wonder I look tipped. My camera's tipped. There we go. Much better. I was like, am I really sitting weird? Nope, it's the camera. I probably am sitting weird too, but it's the camera. Raincoat, number 3. Yep. Umbrella was number 1. Got to have that umbrella. Your shoes or your boots, number 4. Want to protect those feet? One more thing, a hat. There we go. A hat. You don't have an umbrella, you don't have a coat. At least if you have a hat, that's pretty good. Windshield wipers, those were also handy if you're driving. All right, we got all of them. Number 3 was the raincoat. Raincoats. All right, El Paso Edge in green. These are olive green stones in the bottom, upside down triangles. And then we have a right side up triangle. It's a little, like a chevron detail up there at the top. You can see the design on these. This is the length and size. So we've got this. So these are El Paso Edge. These are in green. Thank you for sharing, Robin. I appreciate that. Number 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 9 today. Ooh. Clustered Candescents in white. So this is a little white disc. It's not a thin disc, it's a little bit of thicker disc, and it has a, what do they call that? I can't think, a faceted edge. This does have a little bit of like an iridescence over the clear part. And then we have a cluster of little beads that are also transparent. Aren't they cute? This is going to be the length. So sitting right up here, that disc is kind of at the collar, a little bit above, a little bit below. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to here, which is going to be just above mid-chest. This is a nice layering piece. So if you're not really into the smaller pieces, this is a great layering piece. We have clustered candescents in white, and I would use this for the top layer, my top one, and then have 2 below it. This one is number 27. We're almost there. 28, with all due respect, in white, and that's because these are dewy white beads. These are set on a framework. Let me show you the framework so that they stay straight and where they're supposed to. So they're set on that metal framework. This is the length and size. So these are going to be number 28, with all due respect. 28. 29, also a long necklace. So it's easier for me to hold it up. Hidden Lagoon and multi. So we have the turquoise, the orange, and the, we call it a pale green, because this is not the olive green. This is more of a pale green crackle stone. Fringe hanging down from the bottoms here. This is the length. So starting up here in the upper abdomen, going all the way down through, this would be around belly button level. And then our tassel coming down from there with the 2-inch extension, that's going to get really close to that dropped waist, which is uneven for some reason. It's one of those days. Everything's uneven. Hidden Lagoon. This is in multi. It is going to be number 29. It's been that kind of day. Kind of week, month, year, I don't know. Last but not least, we have a multi. These are Homestead Hustle in multi. So these are antiqued copper at the top, and down at the bottom, we have antiqued copper. I think that's brass. Yes, brass and silver in those little trinkets. They're little oval pieces, like oval discs. I love these because they look like they're dancing because of the variation in color. This is the length and size. So we have Homestead Hustle in multi. This is our last piece of the night, and it is number 30. All right. Well, we didn't quite make it to 10 today. We were able to give away a piece, let's see, Friday night. So that's great. At least we got to do one this week. So anytime we get to 10 people, yeah, it does look like a wind catcher or wind chimes. Anytime we get to 10 people on the lives combined from all sources, then we spin the wheel to give away a piece. And we were just a little bit short tonight, but not too bad. So we'll try again Friday night. Not sure what we have coming in this week. I have to look because the fall pieces are getting staggered. 27, okay. Gotcha. 27 is this one. Yeah, fall pieces have been staggered. So I'm not sure what's coming in when. So I'll have a look at that. But we will have great things for you to look at either way on Friday night, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here. And thank you for supporting us. We appreciate you being here. So I'm not talking to myself, even though I do that on a regular basis. All right. You guys have a great week. Hopefully your weather is nice. I'm hoping ours is too. Maybe it won't get as hot as it's supposed to, so that we'll have great weather. And we'll see you at the end of the week. Good night.